time I think you're gonna walk out of my door.
Hi y'all. Okay, so this is gonna be super quick. It is currently 8:19 June. I'm at June's cut. I'm at June's cardiology appointment. It's at 8:30. It's 8:19. Ooh, I don't know if I can have that. So I have to go in there now. It's like cold. Well, it's 70 degrees now. It's supposed to be 97 degrees today, but I don't know, it was like 60. It was cold when we left, so I got it's looking like we about to walk through a snowstorm. Okay, let me just get him in there and then I will start recording again, hopefully, and then give you all updates. And then a lot of y'all been asking where my dad has been, so I'll give y'all an update on my dad because some of y'all seem concerned for real. He's all right, y'all. But okay, I gotta go. Bye.
You got to save yourself.
Weight today. Gaining weight really well. Okay. I'm not surprised he's growing. Even with those 2 briefer feeds, he's getting one.
Okay.
So we don't want that to become a pattern. What that sounds to me like is he was snacking. Some kids will start getting in a habit of doing that, and then it can become a problem if it's every feed for the whole day. Because then they're like, oh, I'm not so hungry, but I'm a little hungry, and they're kind of doing it just more for fun. Like, oh, feed 10 minutes. Oh, wait, okay, let's feed more. So I don't ever want, it's not wrong, but limit his feeds to 30 minutes.
Okay.
If he's ever, it's going 45 minutes, that's too much of your time. And it's gonna burn, so just, he's done after 30 minutes. See what he'll take the next time. Because what we don't want him doing is all of a sudden getting this pattern where it's like every hour and a half, just taking a tiny bit. I hope he's not showing that he's wanting to do that, but if he starts doing that, then you need to kind of push him to spread out the feeds.
Okay.
And that's more just something any baby could start doing, but for him, we need to keep him away.
We are finally leaving. Oh wow! You made a sandwich. Say hi. Alright, hi y'all. I am giving y'all an update to June's cardiology appointment. I could not film it yesterday. Today is September 2nd. His appointment was on the 1st. So it was yesterday, but after his appointment, we went to the grocery store. I put my daughter down for a nap. I took a nap with her. I hubby put the baby to sleep. We all basically slept, and then I went to hang out with my family, and I just didn't have any energy to film or give an update because I really just felt, I don't know, overwhelmed at the whole appointment, I guess. And then side note, for those of y'all still questioning me, I'm telling y'all, I get about 10 comments a day asking where my dad is and why he's not in videos. So for those of y'all who are wondering, my dad is a truck driver, so he works hard. He's probably the hardest working person that I know, for real. So he be busy, y'all. So when he is free is when I am able to see him, but he is busy. He is fine. I don't need y'all stressing out like y'all are in these comments. But okay, hold on. Okay, but back to Junie. So we went to his appointment. I did film it. I mean, obviously I didn't put the camera on the doctor or his nurse or anything, but my camera cut off because it said I didn't have any storage left. So I haven't even gone over the video yet or like listened to how much of it I got. But long story short, we went in there, they weighed him. He's 8 pounds and I don't even know, 9 ounces. I don't even think it's that much. But he's 8 pounds, so he's gaining weight just fine. They measured how long he was. They didn't even tell me how long he was. I didn't even ask because at the moment, it wasn't on my list of things that I really wanted to know at the time. What else did they do? So they did that. His nurse listened to his heart and lungs, listened to the murmur that he has, took his blood pressure, and then the doctor came in. Now, I don't know if I told y'all this on another video, but the last time that I saw this cardiologist, I was with my mom and my sister, and my mom had gone with me to a previous appointment. This is when I was pregnant. And the cardiologist, his attitude the last time we saw him was so hideous. Like, he did tell us that his dad was having brain surgery, so I'm assuming that's why his attitude was so bad. But he was just so cold, and after we had saw him, I was like, I do not want to see him anymore. And then the last appointment I had, I wanted to book with the doctor that I saw last time, but he was booked up and busy, and they're like, you can see the doctor that you were seeing during your pregnancy. So this time, y'all, when I tell y'all his attitude did a whole 360, he was so nice and pleasant, and I am just going to chuck it up to the fact that his dad was having surgery, and that's why his attitude was so bad the last time I saw him. Like, for real, because I was scared. I was nervous to go to the appointment because I'm like, I hope his attitude is not how it was last time, because I'm gonna be discouraged and frustrated. But okay, fast forward. Sorry, I know I'd be rambling on. Fast forward. Okay, so he saw him. He was asking me how like June's been eating. So I don't know if I've said this in other videos, y'all, because sometimes I just be forgetting what I've been talking about. But in the last day, maybe, June has been with the doctor. He called it snacking. So like June will wake up and he'll eat 1 ounce, and then he'll go back to sleep for like an hour, and then wake up again, eat 1 ounce, and then go back to sleep. And then I don't know, so like, because normally he'll sleep 2-3 hours, eat 3 ounces, and then, you know, poop, pee, do it all over again. But lately he's been doing these weird little snacking intervals that have just been driving me bonkers and stressing me out, because I'm like, he's not eating enough, and he's not, I don't know, he's just on this weird thing. So the doctor got to calculating all this stuff to make sure he was still getting enough calories per day, which apparently he is, and his weight shows it. It's proof of that. So that's fine, but I now have to basically, like, if he does it, I have to basically like stall June for however long it is to get him to like that 2-hour mark or 3-hour mark if I can, just so that he's eating larger amounts and then like spreading them out and not doing that every hour stuff, because then he won't get enough calories in. So that is what we talked about. And then while we were there, June's breathing got really weird. So a few weeks ago, it might have been a few weeks, a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I don't know, June had been breathing really funny. Like, You can tell he's taking really deep breaths. I don't know if you guys have seen videos of like babies who have RSV who are like breathing really hard and have like retractions. That is what he started having in the office, and thank God he did, because the doctor was like, does he have these at home or does he have them often? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's not constant, but he does have them. So he decided to up his Lasix. So I was giving him 0.3 milliliters, yeah, once daily. So I now give him 0.4 milliliters twice a day. So I'm gonna add the clips in of his breathing and then show you what his breathing looked like after I gave him his Lasix and after he was breathing normal, because they are significantly different. And he told me that if his breathing continues like that and if the Lasix doesn't help and it just doesn't work, that basically he will have to be hospitalized and he will have surgery sooner. So the goal for us is to get June to 10 pounds. It sounds like once he's at 10 pounds, then he is cleared from cardiology standpoint as a surgical candidate. The doctor said that ideally he would like him to get to 13 pounds, but it just will depend on the symptoms that June's having, because with his breathing already how it is, he's thinking that he will have it earlier than 3 months possibly. Which for me, this sounds so, I think it sounds bad, whatever. I would rather him have it while I'm on maternity leave, because I have to go back to work October 20th, that Friday. And I mean, I would prefer for him to have surgery while I'm out of work and not have to like fill out FMLA paperwork and take time off of work after being off for so long. So we'll see. I don't know. I feel so overwhelmed with all this, because I feel bad. Like, I spoil June rotten, because I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just want him to feel loved, and I want him to know that he's loved, and like I just coddle him and I hold him a lot. And I don't know, because it's like one day he's gonna be with us 24/7, and then the next day he is going to be being cut open, and it's just scary for me to think about. And I just don't want him to be scared or sad, if that makes sense. So I'm not gonna cry, because but yeah, so I'm just ready to get this all over with. Like, I'm ready for him to have surgery. I'm ready for him to be healed and go on about our lives and have him hit all his milestones. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I am missing. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. Talked about his weight, talked about the Lasix, talked about surgery. Oh, then after the doctor explained everything, they did a baseline EKG on him just to see what it says, and then they did a baseline oxygen, which is at 100%, so it's cool, which I figured, because like I said, I have that outlet that measures his heart rate and his average oxygen over 10 minutes, and it'd be looking just fine. But that's really it for now. We go back to see the cardiologist in 2 weeks, which I'm scared, y'all. I don't know, I feel so anxious all the time about this. I don't know why. Y'all, leaves just fell. This tree has a bunch of brown leaves. Y'all, it's on, oh, I guess it is September. Oh man, it's about to be fall in no time. Okay, but that's really it, y'all. I'm not gonna ramble on any longer and waste y'all time, but that's really it. I don't really have any more updates. I'm really done with my little spiel here. Not even spiel, update. Okay, so thank y'all for listening if you do, and that's really it. So thanks.